Hi guys, it's Annabelle from the Freems. Here's another one for getting paid. Oh my god, on a positive note, at the start of this video, I got an email from WH Smith, like saying that based on what I've sent them on the profile, I should apply for another job at another branch. But it's full-time hours. I'm a full-time student. I can't do full-time hours when I'm a full-time student, regardless of when it's daytime or nighttime. So I now have to work out how to be tactical and sneaky and ask, well, can you give me part-time hours? I'm happy to apply. Oh my God, I started applying for more bookshops as well, didn't I? One just said, message received, thank you. The other said, nothing doing now. And the others didn't reply, so. And they were bookshops closer to the campus. Well, closer to, yeah. I applied for the ones closest to the campus, and then there were bookshops on the way to the campus from my storage, I'd say. From storage, as I don't have a place called home, to the campus. It was like a close proximity, like halfway 50-50, so. But yeah, nonetheless, didn't get the response that I wanted. Oh my God, I got a 40 out of 100 on my assignment for creative writing. My spag has let me down. I should have double checked my spag a little bit more, and I should have reread it a little bit more. Maybe it was a bit rushed. The comments didn't hurt because it's academic, you know? And this is the week where I'm supposed to add the intimate conversation between two characters, male and female, that have fallen in love. And on the 8th, I'm going to send my manuscript to the only agent worth signing up to with a book deal. It's hard though, because I've only got through fucking 60 something pages when I've had to take out a chunk because I did a little bit of research, and the avenue that I want to go to with my career as a novelist has advised me that I have to take out the sexy out of it. So that's like a 1/4 of the book. Well, planned 1/4 of the book. I'm upset with myself because I didn't get the full 500 page. I got from like 380 something pages. But a huge chunk of that's gonna have to go. Maybe I should be more proud of myself after a traumatic incident and trying to put pen to paper and how hard it's been. Maybe I should be, maybe I should be a little bit less hard on myself. Oh my God, I'm embarking tomorrow on starting a society. I don't fancy seeing the things that I want to get involved with being started without me. I mean, if I wasn't good enough to be a part of a committee or whatever, at least I could have helped you to organise. That's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. It's giving me concern. So I'm going to have an attempt. And I had to fight for the times, because obviously in a on-campus canteen, I had to fight for the times of where I want to start approaching people, because you need 4 people to start society. I don't have any friends. I don't even have 4 people in my phone book that I can call, let alone 4 friends to say, hey, join a society with me, so that we can get some good shit at the end of the graduation to send to some good employers, say this is what I've been doing in my life for the past 3 years. I've been to a few of the events of the society that just launched this semester, and they were just strange in a way. I just say they were strange, and compared to all the events that I want to start, whether they say yay or nay, at least I can try my hardest to get them going. Sometimes I wish the nuisance would just fuck off. But I don't know how to get rid of the nuisance, and it doesn't seem like I can ask my lecturers and tutors because they seem a bit preoccupied after a global pandemic and all that, and life's been shaken up. I can understand it, so I've got to get these answers myself. I want to get rid of the fucking nuisance so I can get back to what I was. So I had a read of what I started to write before a traumatic incident, and I'm looking at it like I want to be that person again. No matter what the gaslighter says, I want to be that person again when it comes to putting pen to paper. But yeah, I've got to pass the degree course. There's no way I'm dropping out only to go to another university and waste a whole another year of my life. I don't want to be telling you that I've had to start up to a 3rd university. Dropped out of one, started one, and I refuse to drop out. If it's not what I thought it should be, I got to at least try and get the most out of it, as well as a degree. What else have you been doing with your life? Because some of the things that I've heard managing directors and management say about people when they're interviewing candidates, that sticks in my head. It really, really sticks in my head. And I've thought about the jobs that I want to apply for should the only literary agent tell me no. I have. And this is upon graduating, yeah. This is upon graduating. It is a lonely experience at university, but I've got to change it, and I've got to change it. And you've got to have purpose, and you've got to have similar interests, right? Whether you different genres or whatever, but we've all got to have some sort of what's the word we're looking for? Some sort of mutual, a little bit of a mutual in the genre. So I guess next week I'll be telling you the results of 5 days of pounding the corridors to find out. Because I did myself a little poster, which I'm very proud of. Hang on a minute. I brought one of them here for you. It's a bit crumpled up, but it'll do. So this is my poster. Just to let people know that I'll be having an event on Monday. So there's so much more I've got to do and so much little time that I have. Yes, I have not had any counselling for the murderous thoughts I've been having. And I've already told you last week who's to blame, and I've already told you last week who's to blame. Didn't I tell you last week, babies? Who's to blame? I fucking told you who's to blame, man. I'm not saying it again. Because I've kept my mouth shut thinking that the problem can still be solved. I kept my mouth shut because I thought there's still a chance of getting through to a housing officer. Still a chance of getting a place called home. There's still a chance of rented accommodation. There's no way I'm sharing a house with indifferent. There's no way I'm sharing a house with indifferent. I cannot share a house with 3 people, 4 people, or 1 other person that is completely indifferent. What I went through in the B&B and what I went through in Hestia, I will never, ever fucking go through that again. If I've got to sleep on public transport, then I'm going to sleep on public transport. And if what I want doesn't exist, then I've got to go for the big bucks so that I can buy myself a house. No. Agree? Disagree? I don't know. What else has been happening in my week? I feel like I stick out like a sore thumb. I'm close to 40 and I'm alright with people half my age. I'm trying to be as genuine as possible and not seem so stuck up and in my own head. But when you give so much concern and confusion when you're not in a lecture, it makes you hesitant. Everything that when I went through in UEL, it's just made me more hesitant, isn't it? So yes, I have no clothes to show you this week because there hasn't been any clothes to display for you. Whether it's clothes that I want to get into when I get rid of this unhealthy body weight, or if it's the clothes that I can fit into now. It's hard, isn't it? Okay guys, have a fantastic week. See you next week. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Don't do drugs.